What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And hey, we're still in the process of an empty room, but I tell you what, today we're going to be talking about exactly what I've done, how I've done it as far as putting this desk together, because I've had so many people say, hey, can you drop the links? Can you let me know the name of the stuff that you've used here? You know what? Instead of doing that, I'm just going to show you guys over here. I've got it pulled up straight from Ikea. That's exactly where this came from. We're going to talk about the panels. We're going to talk about everything. Also, we're going to talk about what's coming up. We're going to talk about ideas and everything. And hopefully I can give you guys some ideas. So when I mention this stuff in the video, hopefully what we can do is I can give you guys tips on maybe what you could come up with. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, like your next plans. And possibly I might be able to show you guys some things that's never crossed your mind, or maybe you've just never ran into on social media. So first off, before we get started, it is kind of echoey in here because, hey, we're still in an empty room, like I said. But anyways, y'all bear with me throughout the video. If you have any questions, comments, anything, please ask. Please don't ever hesitate to ask me any kind of questions, because as soon as I was asked about, you know, making a video or dropping links, anything, I didn't hesitate. I'm like, hey, give me a day or two. I'll get a video up for you guys, and that's what we're going to do right here. So guys, if you enjoy my channel, if you enjoy anything, or if this video is helpful to you, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And dropping a like on the video would absolutely mean the world to me. Make sure that you ring the bell for notifications. That way you get notified when we do drop these videos, because we have a lot coming up inside of this room right here. It's about to be a banger, and I'm telling you what, I am just so overwhelmed. I'm overjoyed, but all of this is in a good way. When I say I'm overwhelmed, I am overwhelmed. But like I said, it's like, it's a good feeling sometimes to be overwhelmed, because I know I have a lot to do, but I know what it's going to look like because I've pictured it thousands and thousands of times. Anyways, let's get started. You guys know what to do next. We talk about it every time. Hit the share button. Make sure that you share it with your neighbors, your homies, your peeps, and most of all, hey, share it to my #1 haters so they'll continue to be my motivators. All right, guys, let's get started. And first off, let's talk about just the whole desk, how we did that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you some things that I've done with my desk that didn't work out so well, okay? So let's talk about this. All right, so what I've done was I went to Ikea, which was out in Memphis, Tennessee. I drove like 2.5 hours to get there. So when I get there, I tell them, hey, I want 2 countertops. So first off, what you'll need to do is measure your room to make sure they'll fit. This desk originally was supposed to be over here, but with me having my air conditioning vent right here, I didn't want to cover it. And I'll be honest, the reason why, it is so freaking hot in this room. That's the truth. But hey, thanks to my wife picking up this cool fan from whatever it's called, Home and Garden, whatever they call it. I don't know. It was bought from Walmart. This thing can blow the life out of you. And yeah, not like that. But anyways, we measured it, and over here we do have a 6 foot, and over here we have an 8 foot, okay? So it goes from here all the way up to where the PC is. And then if you'll look kind of like right here where my hand is, from there, this is where the 6 foot ends. I wanted 2 Alex drawers, okay? Then I was going to put 2 legs here and just kind of carry on about my day. So we picked up 2 Alex drawers. We picked up 2 countertops. We picked up these 2 gray legs to begin with, okay? Come to find out, these are a 27.5 inch. And I'll be honest with you guys, if you put these 27.5 inch legs underneath this, then what's going to happen is the Alex part right here, it's going to set on that evenly, but you're going to be on a hill like this because they actually turn out to be too short to match up to this. So please don't get these. These legs here are like right at, we gave $12 because they were on sale, but I think originally they're like $19.99. So I reached out to Amazon, purchased some more over here. These are 28 inches because I thought, all right, if I just need a lift, then we'll lift them up. Well, the 28 inch actually lifts it up too much, okay? So it was kind of like we were looking for the numbers in between 27.5 and 28, which is just unbelievable to me. We made another trip to Ikea. My wife had this whole idea in her head, let's go ahead and add a 3rd Alex drawer. The reason we added the 3rd Alex drawer, guys, it's not because I needed any drawers. It's because when we was staying back here, we would notice that the middle was kind of, you know, drooping, I guess you want to call it. And we didn't want the middle to start, you know what I'm saying, like sagging, I guess, whatever the word is you want to call it, but bowing in, that's what it's called. So the middle started bowing in on us, and it was really hurting my heart because I felt like the board was warping and all of that. So that's what that I didn't want to happen. So anyways, we picked up another Alex drawer, which these drawers or cabinets, whatever, are about $89, I think they are, a piece. These are the 5 drawer. If you don't want them as tall as mine, you can get them in a 4 drawer, but I'll be honest with you. This is the perfect level to just take a gaming chair or regular. Now, I would not be using this chair. I will be using a white and gray ergonomic chair because it's better for your back. It's at my mother-in-law's because when we moved homes, we had to take some things over to my mother-in-law's to try to have a place to put everything in the process of moving to hurry up and get moved out so that other people could go in and do whatever they done to the house, you know, once they bought it from us, because we sold that home and moved to this one because we bought this home because it's a lot bigger for us. Now, long story short, like I said, I went back to get the 3rd drawer. So my wife ended up finding these legs here online before we went. These legs go from 25 inches to 35 inches, and if you can see the bottom of them there, they actually, you know, just, you'll pull them down and then you'll just keep screwing it as, you know, until you find the actual length that you need it at. And as you can see, this one over here had to be adjusted to where it was, I think it came out a little bit longer. And reason being is when the home was built, the floor actually had like a little bit of a slant to it. So right there in that middle, the floor was uneven. So guys, you got to be careful of that. And to be honest with you, you may not ever know your floor is uneven unless you put your back up against the wall and then like, kind of like we're standing now. And then if you'll just take your feet, you know what I'm saying, if you'll just walk slowly, you'll be able to actually feel when the floor starts to go down. So kind of check that out. Even if you've got tile floor, it doesn't matter what kind of floor you have, you should be able to tell if your floor has the lean in it. All right, now moving over, let's see. This is what we did. So we had the 2 countertops. We had to figure out how we were going to get these 2 together, okay? So we measured it. Now we can pull this out if we want to. Like it's not attached to the wall or anything. It's just pushed up in the corner. And I'm going to have it, you know, from the wall about that much so we can drop cables and run raceways and all that. I'm waiting on everything to be delivered from Amazon, which is supposed to be Wednesday and Thursday. All right, so right here, I was going to look for like a metal plate, probably like that wide. And I don't know, possibly like from here to here. And I was going to put 1, 2, 3 because over here it's sitting on an Alex drawer. So to be honest with you, this side is not even bolted together, but it can't be bolted together unless you bolt it from the back. But it has so much weight on it that it's not just, hey, let me move or whatever. It's perfectly fine. But I'm going to show you guys. I went to Lowe's and picked these up, and these are like $3 a piece. Nothing serious. I bought a little bag of screws, and I think the screws are maybe right at a little under 1 inch or something. I really don't remember the size. I could be totally wrong. But I don't know if you guys can actually see this. It's kind of dark under here, but we just bought these little plates right here. Now, I do have another one. I kind of spaced them out to where if I needed to add a 3rd one, I could. But if you guys kind of look over in that corner, there's nothing over there. It's just kind of chilling up against that cabinet. So I decided that if I wanted to ever, you know, just tuck away some cables or something I didn't want seen or I just wasn't going to use anymore, then you know what? These Alex drawers would be perfect. This is probably kind of tacky to some of you guys, but you know what? It'll probably be never like... Nobody will probably ever notice it, guys, other than you guys pointing it out in a video. Now, we could have tilted that cabinet sideways, some people said, but let's talk about that. Some people said, I even had my buddy T-Pain, which, you know, he knows how to build and everything. He's like, why didn't you turn it out sideways so you could have used it? Well, here's the problem. When you turn that cabinet sideways to where the floor is uneven right there, it actually makes the cabinet wobble. And even if you have it bolted down, the table still does like that. You know, when you touch it, a table has like, you know, it moves across the floor. And guys, that just turned into a mess that I don't want to get into. So you know what? If this will hold it, that's perfectly fine. Next time I'm down at Ikea, I'm going to pick up probably 1 more leg just so I can put it in the middle right here. Just to be safe because I don't want anything to bow down. Because this right here will absolutely be the exact middle. So what I'm going to do is the monitors will be scooted down a little more to the left. It'll probably be, if you guys can see where my headphones are right there, then if you'll just go straight back, we'll probably put the monitor mounts right there. And we are going to be putting, you've probably heard me mention this 1,000 times, but over here, underneath that Kobe Bryant game, we do have this window thing. Actually, just let me try to get it out for you guys right here so you can see it. So what we're going to be doing is, I got a lot to unpack, guys. All right, so we actually have this right here. Okay, this is going to be going over the window. Set it up here in the chair for you all. All right, and that's what this is, in case any of you guys are at Ikea, you want to pick one of these up. We actually got this one on sale. I think this one was like $12 at the time. So anyway, it's like a stretcher, I guess is what they call it, but it also does blackout. So the moment you put it in the window, it does blackout. And from where like it has the material on it, it will not make sound echo, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the sound won't just be like, oh, let me bounce off of you. It's cloth and it will kind of absorb it to where you don't have a lot of echo issues as well. So like I said, these are awesome. And we are going to be adding inside of this, it's going to be one of those automatic rollers to where you'll have a remote and it'll just roll it up and down. I don't know that I would ever, maybe once in a blue moon, I will raise, you know, the window, actual like little curtain thing, whatever, and see how I like it or whatever. But as of right now, just kind of going back a little bit, putting it directly in the window. That's, if you guys can see, that's kind of what it would look like, you know, where it goes. So we'll get this thing put up very, very soon, hopefully. Okay, so like I said, we have a long ways to go. And I've had a lot of people say, hey, Trippy, you know, why have you not started working on the gaming room yet? Guys, look at this stuff. And then I have another bedroom also, which is my little girl's room right next door. It's a complete mess also. All right, gonna be taking these. Excuse me. Gonna be taking these. And this is the stuff like you put in your kitchen cabinets, because you don't want your silverware, your glasses to scoot inside the cabinet. We're gonna cut this with a pair of scissors, and I'm gonna measure it to put inside of each drawer, and whatever's left will be going inside my kitchen. That way it's not wasted. Okay, so that's the end of that, other than just like my boom arm, stuff that we'll be hooking up, okay? Now let's get over here to this. Like I said, I'm gonna show you guys the name of everything in just a second. So what we done was, whenever we put this countertop on there, the countertop was so freaking heavy that on each end of the Alex drawer, it kind of wanted to raise up. So, my buddy Brad, as you all know, helped me put all this together. If you watch my hashtag shorts and all that, you'll be able to see that. Anyways, Brad goes in and takes some screws. He opens up the drawers, and I don't think you guys can, maybe you can see it right there. So, he actually goes in and he puts 4 screws, 2 in the front, and there's 2 in the very back there, and he bolts the countertop down, okay? Which worked out perfect because it's not like I'm trying to move it. And if I'm trying to move it, all I gotta do is unscrew it. Some people will put 2-phase tape. I'll be honest, guys, I do not recommend that, okay? All right, let's get over here and get this back up and running. Now, something I wanna show you guys while that's loading up is this light above. You guys can't hardly tell, but the reason it's not so bright when we look at it, as you see around the top part, it's bright, like shining up on the ceiling. But the part that we're looking at is actually yellow. We're actually going to be installing this, which is a halo light, but it's LED. And if you turn it around, that's what it's going to look like. You know, like when you go to like the movies or something, they got those deep lights pushed up in there. All right, we're going to be adding one of those because, to be honest with you guys, it's so like yellow dim looking in here and it's hard to record, and I just don't care for it. We got the LifeX lights going up. We also got this sticker thing here that we're going to be putting on our Xbox. I'm super excited to put this on the Xbox. It's a protective skin sticker, and it's going to be matching all the vibes we got going on with Miami here. We did put a few purple and a gray keycap on, which I do have a lot more rubber keycaps and everything coming. This is the Wamier K61 keyboard. I do have one of those nice, fancy, cool cables, you know, the cool cables, and it does match all the Miami stuff. I do got a white headset that I'll be using. It's wireless. I did put the skin on this, so if you guys didn't see that video, please catch it. I'm also going to be ordering a mouse just like this. It is the Arachi V2. And the Arachi V2 is from, what is it, GameStop. Alright, so you can actually get this Arachi V2 mouse from GameStop for $70, I want to say. But I want a white one for the, you know, vibes. Over here we do have the GoPro wireless, so it works out perfect. Okay, one more thing. Back to this. So you've seen the brackets we use to pull it together. Those come from Lowe's for about $3 a piece. Make sure that you pick up a pack of screws because it does not come with screws. Over here, we done the same thing. We put the 4 screws. The legs I would recommend you guys getting are the ones that, you know, go from 25 to 35. At Lowe's tonight, I did pick up a caulking gun. I also picked up some blades, and these are made by Bosch. I think that's how they say it, Bosch. I think it's Bosch, whatever. But they're the T versions. They're the 118G. Okay, it says it right here on the blade, and they're also, you know, 1 inch. So it's a 1/64 and 3/64, and it's got the 36 teeth per inch on it right there. So we got those to where we can actually cut the 3D panels. Picked up some liquid nail so we could put the 3D panels up on the wall. And guys, before we walked out the door, my wife told me that her buddy would let me borrow his jigsaw. But it looks like I ran into my own jigsaw right here. So I'm super, super excited about that jigsaw right there. Got it for 29 bucks, Black & Decker. Hey, name brand, and I know it's a good material because look at there. I'd be vibing out with their drill over here to put all of this stuff together. So they got good stuff. Check out Lowe's. Let's see. Got the soundproof foam from Amazon. Got about, let's see, 26 and 26. So 26 black, 26 purple is what I ended up with. I wish these were lighter, but hey, I guess I'll get over it. And they're going to be going up back here. I got a lot more right here. And then we got the 3D white ones down here at the bottom that need to be cut. And I'll get that done sometime over the weekend. Now, let's go right here. And let's pull it up so you guys can actually see it, okay? So what I want to show you guys is hopefully you all can see this the way that I want you guys to see it. So let's see. All right. These are the Alex drawers. Okay, everyone keeps asking me, you know, hey, can you please just, you know, give me the links like I said in the beginning. So here's what you're going to look for. You're going to look for an Alex drawer. You can choose between like white, gray, and black. And it's a 14, and then it's 1/8. So actually, I guess they consider it like a 1/8 by 27. No. All right, let me read this the right way, guys. I'm not a measuring person. So it's 14 and 1/8 by 27.5. All right, that's going to be your measurements, but they're just called Alex drawers. The white one is $79. I think the black is $89. So you're probably better off getting the white ones. They do come with little legs. You know what I'm saying? You can actually set them on, but I did not put the legs on mine. I left them off, and I let them sit flat on the floor because I felt like it would make it like a little more wobblier. So there's that. You guys wanted to know what drawer I was using. Now, moving over to the countertops. It's called Ekbakken, I guess is how you say it. Ekbakken. I'm not really sure how they pronounce it. $89, and it's a 74 by 1 1/8 of an inch. All right, and you may think in your head like, man, that's not wide enough. It's not what I want. Guys, I promise you, look at this. From back here to right here where I'm at, like, just like, look at this. I got plenty of room, and I've got really, really long arms. I'm not going to lie to you guys. My arms and my hands are huge, but look at this. I'm not even touching my monitor yet. So I promise you, you do have enough room to, you know what I'm saying, whatever you need. If you don't like the marble top, they do have different colors. They have it in beige. They have it in, I guess it's like a matte black looking color. Let's take a look at it. It's called something else. So it's more like a blackish gray, but they call it, I don't know, anthracite. I don't really know how they say that. And then they have the gray marble. So you can actually get it darker than what I actually have. This is the beige one, which looks kind of white. This is a black stone, which I do like the black stone a lot. And then they have this, this is concrete effect. This is the light gray concrete, which is super nice. And if you get the white concrete, you know what I'm saying? Now the white concrete is going to be what I have, which is, I think this is beautiful. It's like a, you know, marble top, whatever. Let's see here. So I think that's the one I have. But anyway, this is with the white edge light gray. So if you guys kind of like the white and gray mix. Back to the beige. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss any colors. So I was going to get this one. Here's my options. I was going to choose between that one. I was going to get this one here, which is more, let me see. Is that the right? No, I'm sorry. It was this one. So it was the concrete color. And then, of course, the one I have. My wife picked out the one I have for the fact that I'm trying to do like white, you know, theme and all that. So anyways, guys, this is what it's called. Your Ekbakken, whatever, for $89. So when you're at Ikea, just tell them that's what you want. But you won't miss it. Just go to Ikea or look online for countertops. That's all you got to look. All right. Now, as far as the legs, let's talk about the legs. They're the Olaf legs. Anyways, they're adjustable. Make sure you get adjustable legs. $15 a piece. And they just screw on the bottom just like that. Real simple. And they do adjust, you know, as you can see right here. That's what the actual leg looks like. They are thick. And I mean, they will actually hold up. So then you got your measurements like this underneath it. And I'm telling you what, it's absolutely amazing. Now, you can also pick up these legs if you want it to be a little bit shorter. I think these come about 27.5, if I'm not mistaken. These are the ones that I picked up for my daughter to put on her. She does have the Ikea Lindman desk, and you guys will get to see us put that together. But please, whatever you do, be patient with us because we're trying to unpack everything at this home. But I promise we're going to get there. We got this leg, but it really isn't adjustable at all. Like, you get what you get, and you can also get it in the color black. This leg right here, I'll be honest, it does not stay in stock at all. And this one's, you're not going to believe it, but $4. That's all this leg cost, and I promise you, it's absolutely amazing. Now, the one I showed you over in the corner, it is called the Alvaret. Whatever, something like that. So if you're looking for a 27.5-inch leg and you know that's what you want, $20 it is, and it bolts up like that. It is a real thick, like heavy type material. So you know what, like I said, if you like that one, go ahead and grab it. It's not my style. I don't like it. As far as the Olaf leg, you can actually get it in black as well. But anyways, guys, that honestly is it from Ikea. I didn't purchase, you know, anything else other than household items and stuff that we actually needed. So yeah, y'all see the journey. You know what's about to happen. There's a lot coming up. We're about to build a new computer with a Ryzen 9 3080 graphic card. We got all kinds of stuff coming. And hey, make sure you come check me out over on twitch.tv where I stream every night, and you'll get to meet Drama Llama. He's always part of the channel, dude. He's full of drama, all right? But honestly, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about everything that we put inside the room. If you did, please hit the subscribe button. Also, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we drop the content. Last but not least, make sure that you drop a like on the video because it would mean the absolute world to me. Hey, I want you all to become Trippy Rugrats today, so please don't hesitate on joining. And yeah, TrippyUp. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hit the share button. Hey, to all the haters, to all the peeps, and most of all, to the homies and my #1 haters, so they'll continue to be my motivators. I love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. TrippyUp, baby. Peace out.